Hey, there we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, my timer's going off here. Where is it? There it is. Stop it. Oh, well, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, or I don't know. That's not really Murphy's Law. Is that Murphy's Law? Maybe it is. I don't know. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. I'm going to talk some cool stuff today. And I'm still working on kind of a format for the show. You know, I've been, demonstrating products. And I have a gallery of about 40 products that I go through, and then I rotate through. And then every once in a while, I take a couple of products out and then add some new ones in. So I'm just trying to, and then the other day we went out, my son joined me actually, and we went out and flew the DJI Mini 2 drone. And we thought, why don't we go out and we'll broadcast live from my van, my mobile live streaming unit, if you will, and fly the drone and live stream the drone. And we did that, and it was a lot of fun, and people really got a kick out of seeing that. So just trying to change things up and find out, what do you guys want to see here on the show as far as products and different things that you're looking at? Are you into motorcycle gear? Are you into tech stuff? I've actually got a company ask me if I would look into their pet feeder. Now, I don't have any pets here in my home, but my son Jason and my daughter Julie, they have 2 dogs. So that'll be coming up in the future. We'll have some video of them using this new pet feeder. But everything here that I talk about, mostly anyway, is products that I have purchased myself, or I own the products in some way. And if I don't own the product, and I'm talking about it, I'll be very transparent about that. And when the day comes along, and it's coming up in a couple of weeks when we have some sponsors who want us to talk about their product and help them promote the product, we will certainly do that, but we have our level of integrity here. When I say we, I guess me. I let them send me their product. I review the product on my own time. And if I like the product and I think it's a quality product, and I think it's a product that you would be interested in seeing, then I will put it on here. And then I'm fully transparent to let everybody know that this is a sponsored product. So I want to be clear on that. So every time you come and watch me here, you're getting full integrity on the products and honest reviews. So I hope you appreciate that. Please do me a favor, say hello in the chat and let me know, what types of products are you looking for? Are you looking for some recommendations? Do you own a drone? Are you a motorcycle rider? What kind of gear are you looking for? Tell me in the chat, and hopefully you'll right over here, yeah, right up here, hover and click that follow button so you get notified whenever I go live. Let me see if I can find that in here. I'm self-producing as well, right? So where can we do? Yeah, there we go. Say hello, make yourself welcome in the chat. What else have I got here? There, unmute to hear more deals, right? I hope you'll unmute. Well, there's no point in me saying that. If you're muted, you won't hear me say that. Right? But I'll say it anyway, just because it's funny, right? I want to know what it is you're looking for. I'm going to pull up my product page here in a moment. Let's get some music going. What are you guys thinking? What is that? Start there. What kind of music do you guys like? What kind of music are you interested in? I'd be willing to pull up different music if you want. Suggestions. Hello? All right. Let's get the product page up here. Favorites. Close that. Close. All right, let's refresh the best sellers here today and see if anything's changed. Not a whole lot. I do have a new product in there today. Let's go. I think it's at the very end though. There we go. Let's see if I can get that up here. PA speaker. Oh, it's not coming up very well, is it? I do have this product. Mine actually has 2 cordless microphones. It's really big, so I didn't want to bring it in, but it's got 2 cordless microphones. I got this, when did I get it? I don't know, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. Gotta have the water. I would not get it through a broadcast without having the water. Oh, I guess it might help if I brought that up for you to see. Yeah, this Timo Audio PA speaker now, the one that I have has actually 2 cordless microphones. And I actually got it, I didn't get it on Amazon, it's available on Amazon, but I actually got it at an auction, practically brand new. Mine actually has 2 cordless microphones, and I got a really good deal on it, and I was like, okay, well, for that amount, what the heck? I think I paid like 50 or 60 bucks for it. It's regularly like 300 and some dollars. And I couldn't believe the power that this thing put out. Like, it was super powerful, bass was strong, just a real clean sound. They're making some really good audio equipment these days. Technology is just really helping us out a lot, right? And you can hook karaoke into it. It's got controls on the top. It's really well built. JBL has something similar, as a matter of fact. It was just really cool too, because I like the RGB lights in the front there. You can change the colors, multicolors, comes with a remote, you can mess with all of that. It's got an AM FM stereo built right into it. So if you're looking for something portable, but a little bigger size than like maybe the W King Bluetooth speaker, and you want some singing going on, or even if you just want to, use it for a PA, it's actually got a hole mount in the bottom for mounting on top of a speaker stands, right? So really, really well built by Timo, the T800, and got variable uses, and it's got an EQ built into the top as well, so you can adjust that depending on the sound in your room, etc. So if you're looking for something, I would definitely recommend this. I like the one I have. The only difference here, like I said, between this and the one I have, mine has 2 cordless microphones. So check that out. All right, what else we got going on here? Oh, I know what I was going to do today, actually. Yeah. HJC helmets there, first thing today in there. Who's saying hello? Hello, Carl. Good afternoon. And Alan, how you doing, buddy? All the way from Winnipeg watching us here today. And I'm not sure, Carl or Alan, if you guys know, but there's a link in the description. Alan's watching on YouTube and Carl on Facebook. Dealswithdavid.live. Click on that and come on over here to the Amazon Live and watch from there. It's a better experience, and I'll be able to see you more directly in another chat here, and you'll be able to see the products better that I'm talking about as well, right? So dealswithdavid.live. Carl and Alan, come on over there. I invite you to watch me there. And for the rest of you who are watching, where are you watching from? I know we got people watching from all over the world. Want to see a magic trick? Watch this. It's magic. It's green, folks. Those are not the drones you're looking for. What did you do over the weekend? Anybody? How did you celebrate the long weekend, or did you just chillax and do nothing? I know with this lockdown thing going on here. And Alan, what's it like in Winnipeg? I haven't followed that closely out there, but what's the situation like out there? We're here in Ontario, of course, seems to be a lot different. All the better to see you with. All right, let's see if I can get that helmet up here. There it is. Oh. They make a whole mess of them. HJC, if I type it in exactly that way, HJC helmets. Did I turn my Bluetooth off? I did. Not smart, David. Whoops. See what that comes up with. I think that's the one. I want to find the right one. That's a nice color red, though. Wouldn't mind that. They just make really good helmets. Let's go back to that red one. That's pretty cool. Candy red. Yeah, that's sharp. Mine's black. My motorcycle's blue. So, red and blue together. I don't know, would red and blue go well together? What do you guys think? Hey, 7-3's Carl. Down in Oshawa, Ontario. It's cool out, yeah. But I mean, what's the lockdown like as far as in Winnipeg? Because we're still in a stay-at-home order. Not that, I'll be honest, nobody's staying home. Some people are, but lots of people still going out and enjoying themselves. But social distancing. Anyway, don't want to get into all that. But Carl and Alan, do me a favor. You're actually helping me out. I appreciate you watching. And certainly watch from anywhere, but you really support me by coming over and watching on the Amazon Live channel at dealswithdavid.live. Gets my numbers up because I get more viewers. So if you could do that, that'd be really awesome. And if you don't want to, that's okay. But I do want to get into, I got some footage on my Moto Cam. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. It's like my glasses. Do you wear glasses and go like, I can't find my glasses, and they're like on the end of your nose or on your head the whole entire time, right? Alan, Carl, do you guys ride motorcycles? Let's change that so it's nicer. There we go. Chill, mellow chill. I'm going to get into the Drift Ghost X. I've talked about this quite a bit. Not a little while, well, maybe a couple days ago I did. But Drift is the company, and Ghost X is the version of this Moto Cam that I have. Look at that. Drift Ghost X. This is the 1080p version. You can get a 4K version as well for like $150 more than the Ghost X. I don't know. I mean, if you want 4K, it's definitely worth it. This is a solid product. But I mean, look at the size of that thing. And it just mounts in the side of my helmet. But I've got, oh, where did it go? I've actually got, oh, there it is. Here's my cable connectors for, we're going to fancy schmancy this up here. Say hello in the chat, everybody. Let me know you're doing well out there. And cannot use accessory. Yes, you can. I just need power. That's right there. There. Tell me that's plugged in. Yep. I love it when a plan comes together, don't you? Let's go. Not the fastest typer in the world. There it is. Oh, and I got us featured on there too. That's cool. So what pardon me, what I'm gonna do, so I've got a 100, I think it's 128. 128 gigabyte. 256 gigabyte. Not going to run out of room there. Not probably. The battery will die before that. So what I'm going to do is take this, plug her in here to my Insignia card reader. Hopefully this works. I'm trying this on the fly. Where do I go? Files. Let's try this. All right. I'll go. Thought it was there. There we go. Should have that on the main. Now that's not working. Let's try this another way. There we go, drift guard. You didn't want it. So I can go in here, right? And we're gonna pull, look at all the video I got. But this is, so that was May 23rd. Where were we? Was that Saturday? That was Sunday. Sunday. What do you think of that? All right, let's go to the first one on Sunday, which is, that's the 22nd. Forget where we went, but we just go everywhere, so. Let's try that. Me trying to get my camera started. My wife Jennifer leading the way. She's still learning. We were like she was like 3 weeks into riding last year, and we had an accident. She broke her leg, and then this year she bravely got back on. And I tend to get up to speed a lot faster than her, so I said, you know what? Why don't you lead? You know where you're going, and I'll follow you in your pace. But I mean, that's 1080p. That's pretty slick, right? And that is like, yeah. So we're going, I know where we are. We're going to Forest right now. This is pretty cool. You can see like good big windmills up there. And this is all from the Drift Ghost X, the 1080p version. And it just mounts to the side of my helmet, and I've got comes with a USB cable for charging and transferring directly. And here it has an external plug-in for, where did I put the camera? There it is, right in front of me. Wow. But you can see what a great picture that, and look how stable it is too, really. Very stable, considering I'm on a motorcycle. It's a pretty rough road. It's not a stabilizer per se, but in the camera is built stabilization, digital stabilization. Say that 5 times fast. But here's this connects in as well. If you wanted to hook up an external microphone, I did not that day, and I just purchased just an extra little lav mic. It just plugs right in there, and then I could actually put that in the helmet. I got a little Velcro there that mounts inside the helmet, and then I could, you know, if I was doing a moto vlog or something. But you can really see just we're going to her sister's place. Now it's got its built-in microphone. Obviously that's how you're hearing the motorcycle and the wind noise. If I were to talk, you might hear me a little bit. What I like about the external microphone is for vlogging, but I also we have communicator headsets, And what I actually do is I take this and inside the helmet, I mount it near the speaker in my helmet. And it actually still picks up my voice really well, and it'll pick up the other person talking, which is usually Jennifer. This is where, yeah, we were a little, I was like, where are you taking me? She was like, her sister just bought a new house, so we were kind of looking around for it. I think I might have been talking to her here, and I was like, where are you going? Yeah, you can kind of hear me a little bit. But I can tell you for the 1080p version, $99, it's been that way for a while. It's a really, really great product. And I think you get like, I want to say like, it's either 5 or 10 hours. I can't remember. Let's pull that up and take a look. 5-hour battery life. So, you know what, like, I don't typically ride more than a couple hours at a time. So, I mean, you could, you know, take a portable battery with you when you stop, you know, plug the charger into it and keep it charged up. But 5 hours, that's a lot of video, man. And I don't usually want much more than 5 hours worth of video at a time, because then I got to go through it all and edit it, right? So there you go. Yep. There's her sister going, howdy. Surprise! All right, now I think this is where we're leaving. Yep. Let me get my helmet on. Oh, this is, we actually made it down to my sister's house. Trying to get things. He's got a Vulcan there as well. They're waiting for us to get our act together. Screw it. Off I go. And I think this is where I finally died. Which is too bad, because it was a nice ride. I was like, come on, guys. But I'm really, really super impressed with the way it works for us. Let's go back. Boy, I got a lot of footage I need to go through. What was this? This was... Oh yeah, we did a ride with our friends at Oswald's Diner here in the city that I live in. And they waited for us at the Tim Hortons. We caught up with them, and then away we went. And we went to a place called Grand Bend, near where I live. So that was cool. Now it records in increments as well, so it's really nice. You can set it, I think I've got it set to like 15, maybe 20-minute increments. So what happens is it'll record a clip for 15 minutes or 10 or 5, whatever you set it to in the camera, and then it breaks that clip up, and just for a second it stops, and then it starts again and creates a new clip. So you can, if you're going back and doing your editing, you go 15 minutes at a time, you can look, or 10 or 15. And you set all of that directly in the camera. I'm going on a ride tonight, so making sure that it's fully charged. It's just, and it's such a strong, like it's not metal, it's not, it's, I don't know what, it's just hard plastic metal. It is solidly made. Tell you that right now. All right, simple to turn on. Press and hold the front button. Now what it's doing now, it's flashing that green light, is it's connecting its own Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, you ask? Why for, you ask? Wi-Fi, you ask? Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi built right into it, so you can actually take it and connect it to your phone, and you could actually record directly to your phone. You can even live stream from it. It's one of the negative things I've discovered about it, though. It doesn't really make it easy to live stream. I've been able to connect the camera. And if you're connected to a Wi-Fi, that's fine. But if I'm out on a motorcycle, I want to be able to connect to a hotspot. And I haven't been able to figure out how to do that yet. I'll be really happy when I do, though. Because I would like to live stream it. Live stream my rides, right? But it's just as good, too. The quality of the camera is fantastic. You can change it from 1080p to 720p, 480. I don't know why you would, but you can change the microphone sensitivity. Actually, why don't I do that? Because I wouldn't mind. Whoops. Settings. Wi-Fi. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Okay. Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm in settings. Wi-Fi. Really having a hard time here. $10.80. Okay, stay there. Stay there. Settings. Oh. There, I turned it back on, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's on. Now, I want to know what that is. Oh, field of view. 140 degrees. Also, I can change that too, eh? 90, 115. Oh, okay. Didn't know I could do that. So your angle view. Exposure. Self-timer. Bit rate. Filters. ISO sensitivity. Video tagging. Tag interval. Oh, right. Can I go back? Nope. Exposure. Self-timer bitrate. I want to fix that ISO sensitivity. Video tagging. Normal, off. Tag interval. Oh, I see. Car DVR. Loop interval. Microphone sensitivity. Okay, let's make it up to 5 because I had it at 3. Here we go. Speaker volume, high. LED, okay. Oh, right, you can set it so, yeah, it's got a state stamp and everything in there. There we go. Different languages. There you go. Clone mode. All right, this is really cool. You can actually take more than one of these cameras and connect them together. So if I bought another one, for example, I have one on my helmet, bought 2 more, put one on Jason's helmet and Jennifer's helmet, you sync them all together and everybody gets recorded onto the main. Hey, Alan, welcome over here at Amazon Live. Appreciate you coming over here and watching from here, buddy. That's great support. Awesome. Hope you're keeping well, Alan. Any particular products you're looking for? These aren't the drones we're looking for. So I got that all charged up, ready to go, going for a ride tonight. Let's see what else we got in here. This is a bit of a sunset ride, I think. Yeah, this was cool. I think I had left a group I was with, and oh yeah, this was Jennifer and I went out for a sunset ride the other day. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that. Yeah. So I'm all packed up, ready to go for my ride tonight. I think going to a little town called Elsa Craig, which is about an hour from where I live here. And I will have more of that to come back and report. Some footage. I've got some editing I got to get caught up on, that's for sure. But there it is. And the manual, very self-explanatory. Well, I better not forget to put my my SD card back in there. But the Ghost Drift X, great product for motorcycle cam. You can get it in 4K version. There's different models as well. But you take a look around and see the one that suits you. And honestly, for the price, like 99 bucks for 1080p, it's solid. All the advanced features, including hooking up an external microphone if you want, and then being able to transfer it, and just what a great picture. Let's see what else I got in here that I forgot about. That was May 22nd. So this one. This is we're coming back River Road here. We call it River Road. St. Clair Parkway, but it's River Road because it's right along the St. Clair River. It's getting to be about 8:30 right now. At the time of this recording that we did. Ah, voila, that's better. Not now. Okay. Well, for those of you just joining me now, welcome to the show here on Amazon Live. I'm your host, David Burrows, and this is Deals with David. All of the products that I'm talking about here, I purchased myself and I own. And right now we're talking about the Ghost X made by a company called Drift. And this is a motorcycle cam. Look at, there's a Coast Guard ship there. We really do live in a beautiful city, except for this one part up here, Chemical Valley. But it's a main part of our economy here in Sarnia, Ontario, where I live. Even at nighttime, like, you can just see the clarity that it's doing for us. So that's great. Very happy with the product. Lots of other motorcycles out that day too. Right now, I can even hear them going by. I don't know if you can hear that going by on my street here. I used to have a Yamaha 305. Oh, really? What year was it? I never owned a Yamaha, but my buddy had a Yamaha 750 Virago years ago that he let me borrow once in a while. Yeah, just if you're looking for something for the motorcycle to do some motovlogging, it's definitely the way to go in my opinion. All right, let's get some more music going. Get back to that. All right. Ah, yes, the communicators, which I have way over there. All right, so these communicators that I'm talking about, the Freedcon is the name of the company. I mean, I've looked around at a lot of communicators, right? And just kind of like a router, you can helmet. There's so many different types. And I looked at Sena, and Sena's a great product, and Cardio, but they're like expensive, $600-700. And all I really needed was, let me get this. All I really needed was to communicate between myself and Jennifer. Because last year she was learning to ride, and I just thought, okay, well, this way I'll be able to talk to her and, encourage her. Good job, way to go. And that was certainly helpful. Unfortunately, we did have an accident about 3 weeks of her riding in, and she broke her leg in like 12 different places, but she's healed and back up again. But it's nice to be able to have that communication. Where are you going? Even just to chat if you're going on a long trip. It's nice to have a little company. And it's nice to have a little music along the way too. So what did I like about them? You can you can connect up to 3 people into these FreeCon communicators. So you could add a third one here. Now, I have fair warning, because I didn't read the description when I bought them. I thought you could add 3 group in. You can only be talking to 2 people can only be talking to each other at a time. So if I wanted to talk to Jennifer, and if my son Jason had his on, I have to press a button and switch over to him. Or I can press a button and switch back to her. But for the most part, it's just Jennifer and I. If Jason and I go out riding, sometimes him and I will talk to each other, but he likes to listen to his music as well. Now, that being said, we want as least amount of distractions as possible. So what I liked about this was, for my helmet, which is very similar to this one here. Does this one have it? This one, oh, does it? No, this one does not have it. So my helmet, which is an HJC full-faced helmet, that's a ILM, just spare. The helmet that I have has actually a bit of an indentation. It's made for speakers, for communicators. So my helmet actually has that built into it. And I don't know what it's like where you live, but I know here in Ontario, you're not allowed to actually have AirPods directly in your ear on a motorcycle or a bicycle or an e-bike. But you can have them in your helmet. Now, it's got good volume on it, enough for me to be able to talk back and forth between myself and Jennifer. Even sometimes you get up to the wind, like it's like pardon, it depends how fast you're going and it depends on the wind. But for the most part, easy to hear each other. And the music is there enough that I got something to go along with, but it's not so distracting that I zone out. And if you don't know what I mean by zone out, you're going down the road and you just kind of drift off, and then oh yeah, don't want to do that on a motorcycle. So be very careful using the communicators. I do like as well that I can connect it to my phone, so any incoming calls, I just tap the button once and it answers. Tap again to hang up. Now, what I do on my phone is I put it in Do Not Disturb mode, and this is for you iPhone users. I put it in Do Not Disturb mode, but then my favorites that I have set up, I have it turned on so that only my favorites can call me when I'm in Do Not Disturb mode. So that's my wife, my son, my daughter, my sister. Because I figure if they're calling me, it's important enough, especially most of them know, like, Dave's out on the bike right now, okay? I don't worry about calling out. I can call out the last number I dialed, or the last number that called me. I can press and hold the button, and it will dial out. But that's only if absolutely necessary, right? I don't do any texting or anything, obviously, while I'm on the bike. Now, that being said, another great feature is the fact that the music, right? And it's just easy to adjust. Just a quick turn of the knob and it scans the dial for you, right? The other feature I was going to talk about was, the nice thing is when I have it connected to my phone, if I have it connected to Google Maps or Siri Maps, even though I'm in Do Not Disturb mode, she can talk to me and tell me which way to go. Another woman in my life that can tell me where to go and how to get there. Anyway, So what I do is I just set up my maps if I need it to, and then I kill my screen, put it in my pocket, and then I don't have to look at my phone. I simply just listen to directions. I take direction well. Ask my wife that, maybe. So the Freedcon TCOM V8 helmet Bluetooth headset. It's great for bicycles, anything with a helmet. Now, depending on your helmet, should go through that. If you're going to order this, you want to make sure you get the right one. This one here has the boom mics. Okay, if you can see that there. So there's a little speakers that go inside the helmet of a. So if you have an open-faced helmet, the speakers kind of go up in, and then the boom comes out front. For me, in the full-faced helmet, those speakers go right in the helmet. And if you don't have the speaker indents in your helmet, don't worry. It comes with accessories with a 3M tape and Velcro so that you can put that in your helmet and then attach the speakers to that Velcro. It's really slick. It works really well. But then the microphone is mounted with some Velcro in the front of your closed face helmet, which is what I use as well. So very slick design. It took me a little getting used to on connecting to each other, just because I have a bad memory. But once we got to that, we were fine. Yeah, it's really simple design. It's really slick. And for the price, I mean, really. Oh, in 1969, I think. How old are you, Alan? Dare I ask? I was born in 69, so. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Let's go back a bit here. Auto answering. Oh, once the phone is rung for 15 seconds. There you go. Reject the call. Oh, I didn't know I could do that either. Redial the last number. When the intercom is not occupied, press and hold the multifunction button for 2 seconds till you're okay. Turn on the FM radio. Yeah, it's really simple, just nice. Just turn the jog wheel. Works really well. And you can actually switch. So like if I was listening to music, I usually tell Jennifer, okay, switching to music. She goes, okay. If she needs to talk to me, she can press the button on the front and it kicks back in and connects us. And she says, hey, blah, 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 whatever. Now this was the little comp. We tried to connect all three. Turn off C and A. you can see. This was a little complicated. We were like, what? Pressing the on off and intercom button of A one time to call C and C and 2 times to call B. Yeah, it was just too complicated for me. Yeah, other than the pairing the 3 together, which we didn't really need. So I just thought for the price, I really couldn't go too wrong. The sound quality was good. Everything connects well between 2. And if you want to figure out the 3rd one, not me, but that's not why we bought it. We bought it originally for 2 people. So, and now I did buy another one for my son because his girlfriend rides along with him. So they're able to talk to each other. And rides at the passenger, so they're able to talk to each other as well. So it is really nice to have that feature for sure, especially with the GPS. If you want to be completely safe and just have, you know, your map voice talk to you, nice right into the ears. Real handy device to have. And for $102 in the carousel today, that's a good purchase price. Right on. Can I share this out? Yeah, the best thing to do is just share the. I don't know if you can from the Amazon. I think if you hover over, Alan, if you hover over the screen up at the top there, like there's a follow button. Make sure you've clicked on that, and then there should be like it looks like a little up arrow that you can. That's a good question though. I think it's just a little up arrow once you hover over. Let's try it. Yeah, so if you hover over, or if you're watching on a mobile device, if you tap on the screen, you'll see kind of a little up arrow next to the speaker. You click on that, and then you can copy the link and then share it out. All right, just like that. See? Copy. And then if I go over here, where does that take me? Paste. And it does. All right, hope that helps you out. All right, let's go back to where we were. So there, yeah, the motorcycle gear, just make sure when you're ordering you get the right one. It's got lots of flexibility to it. It's really easy to install. You do have to, at least for the full face helmet, you have to pull out the foam, and just be careful when you're doing that, and just gently put in the speakers, but it really does fit in well. And once you've got it all together, you're all set to go, and you'll be really happy with these, using them on your motorcycle for sure. All right. Oh, this is still, Kurt says currently unavailable, but I said that the other day and then it was working again. I've got the Apple AirPods, the older version. The Apple AirPods Pro right now is on sale for $197. That's 21% off, folks. 21% off. And I want to pull up from yesterday, if I can. That was, or not yesterday, the other day. So this is Jason and I out the other day. And like, if it does it in quick shots, like why wouldn't they? Flying the DJI Mini. Where is it? Oh, thanks for the follow, Alan. I appreciate your support, man. I really do. That's awesome. I appreciate you sharing it out and telling your friends about me. So this is where we went out on Saturday, this past Saturday. And my son is flying the DJI Mini 2 drone. I'm running out of voice here.
But you can still see just how stable of a shot that is.
I don't know if I need to. Like an orange bird that flew there. Yeah, this is really
So hello
slick.
everybody once again, and thank you so much for being here. If you're just joining, welcome. This is Deals with David. I'm your host.
Jason
David
even gets
Burrows.
really. Maybe I can find it here and show you.
Because the DJI Mini, lots of room.
I mean, I really could venture my way through there, but
there's-
he's like, N-O.
Right. That's way.
You can't even see it.
Up there. Sure you can.
Oh, I see it. Just look at that tree over there and look up. You'll see it starting
Yeah.
to come down.
There it is.
It's so bright.
Anyway, we don't need to be that high. I have a saying when he flies my drone. It's not his $800 bill.
So,
But
for
check.
high speed, we're at 57 right now, 57 kilometers.
Are you recording on your phone too?
Nope.
Okay.
Should I?
That's up to you. Record, take pictures at 4K, 1080p. You can do panorama shots. It's got some what they call quick shots built right into it, so you can actually
Let's close that. I liked it the other way.
do some rotating
There we go.
shots, flyovers, that sort of thing, all pre-programmed.
He's going to come in here in a
Right
minute,
into the
and he's
drone.
going to fly through a tunnel. All right.
Now, the other thing that's happening here is
T. Grant, hello, T. Grant. Thank you so much for clicking the follow button. Appreciate that. If you're just joining, welcome to Deals with David.
is the drone and the GPS.
We're just
satellites
watching a
are
video
tracking
from
everywhere it
the other
goes.
day when my
So
son Jason
can
and I were
actually
out
pull up on the map and it will
flying the
show
DJI Mini 2 drone.
where he's gone. So he can look. He could actually look at the map and just.
It won't let me zoom past 2 times.
But it normally does it 3 times, doesn't it?
And you're trying to say it does 4 times.
Right. I wonder if that's
What's
got to.
going on here?
Well, I wonder if what that's got to do. If are you in 4K mode or 1080p mode? Do we know?
I am in 4K 24. So, let me tap this. Let's go to 1080.
Now we're in an area where it's like
Yeah, you're right. It's 4 in 1080p.
in 1080p.
There you go. In
Zoom
1080p
4
mode, you can
times.
actually zoom in
Really
4
awesome.
times.
Even at 1080p.
Now, keep in mind, this is a
Like Jason's a
digital
gamer,
zoom,
so he
so
wants
you will lose a
everything
little
5
bit of
million
resolution
K.
when you zoom in, but I challenge you to tell me the difference with your
1440p.
eyeballs if you can notice it.
1440p.
But to be able to zoom in even 4K 2 times is still
Is that
pretty
better
sweet
than
for
1080p?
this drone. If you're thinking of getting into flying a
But
drone or even as a
1080p
hobbyist, whatever,
And flying right over
it's a
us
pretty
right now.
awesome little unit to get started.
1080p. And
Now,
zoom
this
in
is
4
where
times
he
to
gets me a
really
little
save
nervous.
as the
He's
video.
going to go in. You can see the little tunnel under there,
That's
the
still
water
pretty
tunnel, I
slick to
call
be
it.
able to do.
Yeah. You think I can make it in there?
In where?
Voice of
Is that
concern.
right there?
No, that's on the other side.
You can go down and take a look.
I'll go down and take a look. I won't go in if I don't think I can.
He's just really
'cause what's
adventurous.
in there is the other thing. So he's really making me nervous. You're going in and getting it if something happens,
Okay.
right? He wants to go through and come out the other side. I know that's what you want to do. Now just
That looks pretty cool.
yeah, right. Makes me nervous, but he did it.
GPS say no weak? No kidding.
Well, that was the other thing I was concerned about. Was you might lose signal down there.
Now, what's really cool about this is even if
But
you
he did
lost
it. And that's as
GPS
far as
signal
we're gonna let him
completely,
experiment
you can
today,
still
folks.
fly it. It just won't give you the directions on the map, and
That is
you
pretty
can
cool,
still
though.
see it. So I was pretty. I
We're
get
out here,
nervous
there's lots
because
of
I'm still
farm
used to
field,
getting
there's
used to the
lots of-
technology. But Jason, he's
Lots of room.
I mean,
He's
I really
all for
could
it.
venture my way through there, but
there's-
he's like, N-O.
Right, that's correct. Not live for sure. I think a lot of times.
So one of the cool things about the DJI Mini products, any of the drone products, and there's the DJI Air 2S Flymore, but and they just make all kinds of great stuff. In fact, we're going to talk about the DJI Osmo 3, that the stabilizer, coming up in just a moment. But they really put a lot of thought into their products, and one of the things they created is called OcuSync 2.0 technology. Now, when they first came out with this, people thought, oh, this is a whole new type of signal compared to the Mavic Mini or any of the others that use Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi signal between the controller and the drone. The Mavic Mini before the Mini 2 would do, I believe it was 4 kilometers, they claimed. Now with OcuSync 2.0 technology and the Mini 2, you can fly 10 kilometers away from your destination. Yes, 10 kilometers, right? Now, I've never flown it that far. I have seen some YouTube videos that prove that it works, and I know that it does. We've gotten pretty far, but in my opinion, no need to fly 10 kilometers. But what's great about it is that you feel, you know, you have a reliable signal coming between you and the drone. And the controller and the drone are constantly talking to each other to make everything work. So what OcuSync 2.0 technology does compared to the Mavic Mini without the 2.0 technology, the Mavic Mini would hover, pick its home point, and then it would pick the strongest signal from takeoff point as far as the Wi-Fi channel goes. But what if you, once you flew away, if the signal got weaker, it didn't change the channel. So what OcuSync 2.0 technology does is there's 11 Wi-Fi frequencies that are used, and it's constantly scanning all of those Wi-Fi frequencies. And it's always looking for the strongest one. Because when you take off, it might be really strong, but when you get further down the road, maybe you're flying in a rural area, with some cell phone towers around, or maybe there's other Wi-Fi in buildings around, you're always going to have the strongest signal. Pardon me. You're always going to have the strongest signal because it's constantly looking for that. And if it's on a signal that's weak and it finds one that's stronger, it switches instantaneously to that. So that's what OcuSync 2.0 technology does, and another reason why you're able to go 10 kilometers. Now, check your local regulations depending on where you live in Canada or the United States or wherever you're watching from. There are different regulations. There's a thing here in Ontario called VLOS, or visual line of sight. You must keep the drone in visual line of sight. But again, check your laws based on where you live. And the other thing about the Mavic Mini and the Mavic Mini 2, because they're considered a sub-drone weighing less than 250 grams, at least again here in Ontario, any drone that weighs less than 250 grams is considered a sub-drone. And you do not have to register the drone, and you do not have to have a license to fly the drone. Anything above 250 grams, you definitely have to have a license here in Ontario, basic or advanced. And again, check your local regulations depending on where you live, how that works for you in your area. But you don't want to mess around with that. I have seen people even in my city and nearby who've gotten in some big trouble because they didn't have a license for flying, say, a Mavic Air 2 that requires a drone license and so on and so forth. So just be careful about that. That being said, I went and got my basic license because I thought, if I'm going to do this and I really want to get to learn how to do this better, why not learn it and study and take my test? And I did pass my first time. I studied for about 2 weeks before I took my test. And I learned a lot of really interesting things about cloud formations and weather patterns, and a lot that you think, well, I don't need that for a drone. But it's good to know and have in the back of your pocket, if you will, for those unique and rare situations that come up and how to react in certain situations to get that drone back safely. For example, would you think to fly into the wind when you're flying away so that if your battery gets low and you're coming back, you get back quicker without it having to work as hard because you got the wind behind you pushing you back? Just little things like that made it worthwhile spending the, I don't know, 35 bucks or whatever it was to take my test and just have some fun learning at the same time. So there you go. So the DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo, I definitely get the combo if you're looking to get into this. Gives you some extra propellers, etc. Let's see if I can pull it up here. There it is. Definitely worth getting the combo. Now you see there's the drone and the controller. You get 3 batteries with the Fly More combo. The Mini 2 is boasting 31 minutes per battery, so 30, 60, so just over 90 minutes worth of flight time. Now, that depends on the weather, the wind. You know, when we were out there, Jason and I, in that video, it was pretty windy, and we were getting about between 10 and 15 minutes. He was making it work pretty hard. He was flying into the wind and stuff. But it was, I believe, about 14 kilometer an hour winds. With the DJI Mini 2, you can do 30 kilometer, or I guess about 23 or 25 mile per hour winds, right? I'm not a fan of the wind, but that's just me still getting used to flying the drone and not having as much anxiety. My son has no anxiety over flying at all. But again, not his $599 bill flying up there. You get some extra propellers because you will need some more at some point. They just flying in the wind, they eventually wear out and need to be replaced, right? And the power bank that comes with this as well is an intelligent power bank. So what it actually does is it doesn't charge all three at the same time. Now you might think that would be the smart way to do, and maybe in some cases it would be. But what it does is it scans across all three batteries, and it takes the one that is closest to being fully charged, and it charges that one first. Because if you're looking to have another battery ready to go when you land, you don't want to start charging the one that's really, really low because it might not be ready in time. Charge the one that's closest to being full first, so it's done, and then you have a battery ready, and then it goes to the next one, and then to the next one. You can buy other third-party chargers that will charge all across all three all at the same time really quickly, but it just requires more power, more amps, and this is not designed for that. But what this will do is charge your phone for you as well. It's got a USB connector for it, so if you need to charge your phone or charge something else and you're not near your vehicle or whatnot, you can use this as a power bank as well, which is really pretty slick. And the carry bag there is weather resistant as well. So it's about this, well, where is it? I got it right here. Why don't I show you? This is the DJI Mini 2 Fly More Combo, nice weather resistant. I love this little guy. I use it for commercial reasons as well. I do some real estate and farm video, so I've paid for it already. So, but just as a hobby alone, this is definitely worth the purchase price. And if you want to really upgrade the DJI Air 2S Fly More, it's doing like, let's check this out here. Oop. This is pretty slick. This is doing also a 3-axis gimbal camera, 5.4K video. Hello. 1-inch CMOS sensor, 4 directions of obstacle sensing. So it's got, so the Mini 2 only has sensors on the bottom. Take care, Alan. I really appreciate you coming by, and stay safe out there. I really do appreciate whenever you come by and say hello here or any of my other live broadcasts as well. Take care, my friend. This is an Amazon's choice. The sensors, as I was saying on the Mini 2, are only on the bottom. So if it flies, so if you're flying over water, over a field, and it got too low, it just brings it up so it doesn't crash down. And then it allows you to land. It doesn't have any other sensors. So the DJI Air 2S Fly More Combo, the DJI 2S has sensors all the way around, on the bottom, on top. So you have collision avoidancy. Don't rely on them 100%, but they will help you avoid any of those trees and whatnot. Now, that being said, I mean, it depends on the style of flying that you're doing. You may want that, but it's definitely feature-packed. More flight. Let's go through 31 minutes of flight time as well. 7.5 mile video transmission. Alexa, what's 7.5 miles in kilometers?
7.5 miles is about 12.07 kilometers.
So like 12 kilometers of transmission, right? It's really slick. And you do get a lot of extras, the extra propellers and the extra cables. Whoops. What is it? Oh, I don't know why this does this to me. I don't even know what that is there. Oh, that's the shield for the camera. It does come with the some filters as well for the camera. Cut that out, will you? It's a really, really slick machine. It's on my Christmas list, and we'll see if I can get to that. But the DJI products are real powerful products, and they have a lot of different drone products. But today, the DJI Mini 2 and the 2S Fly More. Now, if that's not enough, DJI FPV, or first person view, this is like the virtual reality of drones. Yes, you put the shield over your face. Well, the shield. You know what I mean? Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Now, this gets about 20 minutes of flight time, but this is racing, this is flying fast, and this is virtual reality. You can see the face mask, so go over here, and that's what you're looking at. And if you get the combo pack, you get a little hand controller. It's just a single hand controller, and it's just how you tilt it and how you up and down it, that's where it's going to go. And you're watching everything right here in a mask. Yes, that's probably more on my Christmas list than the DJI 2S. I don't know. Which one would you like? Do you fly a drone? If you do, what kind of drones you're flying? Say hello in the chat, everybody. I really appreciate you doing that. And let me know what kind of drones you fly, or do you have interest in getting into the hobby? If you're just joining me, welcome. This is Deals with David. I'm your host, David Burrows, and I do appreciate you stopping in and saying hello, and I would appreciate you saying hello in the chat. And if you don't want to say hello in the chat, that's okay. You're allowed to just lurk and check things out and scan through the carousel in the bottom of all the products that I'm talking about here. Really excited. Coming up in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have some new products. Let's go talk about those right now. I'll have some new products to share. I think I have, yeah, here. This one I'm really excited for, the Hollyland Lark 150. As I'm watching myself here, it'll change in a moment. There we go. I'm really excited for this. There we go. And I should take a picture and share. Where am I? Taking a picture, David. That's what you're doing. So for those of you who don't know me, I've been live streaming for 11 years now. So I've had a lot of experience in the live streaming world, and broadcasting and microphones and audio gear and cameras and lighting and all that stuff. But one of the things that I've always been really particular about is the audio. You can have great video, but if you got crappy audio, people are going to stop watching. So it's important to have good audio. Now, when you get into the wireless world, lots can go wrong. You can get interference if you're in a metal building, if you've got other frequencies floating around. Everything's got a frequency these days. 2.4 gigahertz is getting filled up, right? So you really need something reliable. Now, I've been very partial to Boya. That's a manufacturer of wireless. Do I have it here? Yeah, it's back there. I don't know if I can reach it. Yeah, don't hurt yourself, David. We'll get to that in a minute. That's a product that I've really put myself beside, that I really respect and love the quality product. Now, Hollyland has reached out to me and said, we would like you to take a look at our product. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, we'll have that product and we'll be taking a close look at it, and I'll be doing a review, and I will do an honest review. If I don't like it, you won't see it here. But from what I've looked at so far, things I've checked out, and the conversations that I've been having, sometimes you have a conversation with somebody, you can just tell the quality behind the product. And if you take a look at this, really compact design, 2.4 gigahertz, all the cables that are needed. Let's go, whoops, not cooperating. Right. It's got two-way mute and real-time audio monitoring, so you can listen. If you're the producer, you're able to listen. It's got the battery level. I know that sounds like a tiny little thing. That's one thing Boya doesn't have that I wish it had, is it doesn't have a battery level. So, I mean, when do you want to know when your battery's going to die? Before it dies. Not just all of a sudden, uh-oh, those batteries are gone and you're in the middle of production and you got no sound, right? So that's one thing Boya is missing that I wish they had. But that is built into here as well. It's got, whoops. So yeah, nice ultra compact design. It's not cooperating. Really simple to pair. It's a lot simpler than my iPad is. And only 5 milliseconds latency. Now, what that means is sometimes, most times in wireless, you get just a slight bit of delay because it's wireless when it's transmitting. So the shorter that is for audio monitoring, the better. So I'm really interested to get this product into my hand and test it out. But I'm so far convinced that this is a real quality product, and looking forward to having the Hollyland Lark 150 wireless dual microphone here on Deals with David. Tell me in the comments, do you use wireless audio gear? What do you use? What do you find reliable? Let's take a look at it. Some other new products. Where is it? Oh, these are cool. Let's just talk about them because they're cool. Where did I put them? Oh, right there. These are pretty cool. Yeah, these LED strips, they're all the rage, right? See if I can make some room here. LED strips. What is it about color that people just love, I guess, right? Let's get into that, see if we got that over there. All right, so the LED strips. I haven't got these up yet. I've got a whole bunch more. I got different links over there. I think I just keep these for demo for the most part, but you get 4 reels in this one. This is like 65 feet. 65 feet of lights. Who's gonna, yeah. You'll have a lot of light. You'll be the light of the party. Bad dad joke, I know. Of course, your charger or your power source in there. But this is also nice. So this works on an app, but if you don't have the app, they were thinking you can still change the color and the speed and the different demo modes there as well. And there's a little tiny speaker in there that it will pick up the sound in the room, and the lights will flash to the sound in the room. And it's also got its own little remote control here. If you don't have your phone handy to use the app for controlling it, right? So I haven't put them up yet. I've got some other ones up that I've used, but they're nice and bright. And colors just, especially gamers. Gamers love the RGB lights. And really good price in there too, right? So what are we coming in at? Like, wow. $9.99. Oh, that's for 32 feet. That's for the 32 feet. I need to update my carousel. But 32 feet for $9.99. Wow. That's pretty awesome. These ones here that I'm showing are 60, they're double that, 64.5 feet, right? 4 reels. Now, keep in mind, don't buy 2 of these and expecting to connect all 8 together, because it won't work like that. It's only designed to power those 4 reels. Don't buy 4 and then one like this is 2. You need to use the separate controllers, but you can still plug them in separately, right? And still control all of them from one app. So be the light to the party. Get yourself some strip lights, some stripper lights, strip lights, LED. They're strip lights. It's a strip light. Strip light. Wouldn't it be called lights because there's 4 or multiple? Anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Deals with David. I am your bad dad joke teller, as well as official Amazon influencer here on the Amazon Live Marketplace. And if this is your first time, welcome. And I would invite you to introduce yourself, say hello in the chat, or maybe just simply say, hey, I'm watching from Washington or Canada, wherever you're watching from. Would love to have you say hello in the chat, and let's get to know each other here. I want to make this a little chill space for everybody to come along and hang out, while you can also take a look at some good deals. If there's something that you'd like to see here in the carousel or see me talk about, let me know. We'll pull it up on the product page. We'll have a look at it together, and maybe we can share our opinions, and I can tell you what I think about it. I see a lot of products, so I'm pretty good at doing that, and I like doing that as well. And I especially just want to help you guys out, right? Okay, I'm going to close this. Got too many things going on. Why is that not working? We got 3 chats to monitor and something to drink. Should we get some music back on? Might as well. All right. Don't you just love a good deal? I was telling my wife she should become an Amazon influencer. She's like, well, because she loves a good deal. All right. Okay, what else we got going on here? I do want to talk about these because I don't normally have one around, but today I did. We're going to talk about some more DJI products coming up in just a moment, but the PowerAd battery. This is a great battery because it's just got so much power behind it. I'm going to pull this up. Let's switch that around actually. Yeah, that's better. 20,000 milliamps of power in this battery. And let's see, is the deal still on? Wow, it's even more right now actually. $24.99 plus a $6 coupon. I don't know if you just saw it. You just click on that there. An extra $6 off. So $18.99. Wow. These things came out, they were like 35 bucks. 5 volts, 20,000 milliamp hours, so depending on what you're using it for. And this version that I have, it has it has 1 amp here and 2.1 amps here. Now the newest version, they've really got smart, and both sides are 3.1 amps output. What does that mean? It means faster charging. No guessing on which port do I plug it in, because they didn't mark it on here which one was which. I believe this is the 2.1 amp and the 1 amp. Now what's the difference? You would use this to charge your iPad and you would use this to charge your phone. You could use this to charge your phone, but the iPads need at least 2.1 amps. That's why they have a different block charger than the one you would get with your iPhone. So 20,000 milliamps, you get like, that's crazy, like, what's it telling me here? It would charge an iPad 2.6 times from 0, an iPhone 11 5 times. You're going to have a lot of power around. I use them all the time when I'm out live streaming events. I'm connected to my iPad to keep them fully charged. I can get like 8 hours of video live streaming out to keep my iPad alive on one of these. So really solidly built as well. Solidly? Is that a word? Is solidly a word? I think so. Solidly. Very solid, well built, 20,000 milliamps, the PowerAd battery. I've got like 10 of them because I need them, but wouldn't hurt to have a couple around, right? Wouldn't hurt to have a couple around for sure. Okay, where do we want to get into now? Where's the DJI? I want to get the... probably put them in the front. Some more new products that I want to talk about, but I'll save that till the end. Where'd it go? Where? Oh, there you are. Silly. One of my fave products to use. In fact, I love this product so much that I have 3 of them. I don't know why. So I have like Wi-Fi here, Wi-Fi upstairs, and it keeps switching. That's annoying. Do you ever get that done to you? So let's go. I'm trying to monitor my other chat. So I don't leave anybody out. I don't want to leave anybody out. Come on. Chat app. No, you chat app. Don't tell me to chat app. Okay. We're good. I think. I just can't multitask. What can I say? All right, so the DJI, I've got 3 of these, and the reason I've got 3 of these is because I'm a live streamer, and sometimes I do productions with multiple, like up to like 9 camera angles, and I also like to do some personal vlogging, right? Now, you've probably heard me say it before if you've been here, but I'll say it again. You can tell a good product by the case that it comes in and the manual that was written for it. It's true. This is a nice solid case, solid enough, weatherproof, right? I mean, it's not like waterproof, it's water resistant, right? It's just well put together, even right down to, like, you can look at sewing on these things, zipper sewed in properly and how it was put together, like even the sewing here, like that's not cheap sewing, right? They got a nice pocket on the outside here to put some extra cables in or whatever you need in there, right? Does not come with iPhone. This is an iPhone 6, I think. This might be the 8. I think it's a 6. We'll find out in a minute. Does not come with, but this is really great. It's got the nice, like even the zipper's sturdy. Like look at that. It's not just a cheap little, what looks like metal plastic. That is hard. That's easy to grip. And it's got the wrist strap. Now, I used to not like wrist straps. I used to think they were annoying and in the way. A lot of times I didn't put them on products. And I remember when I was a kid, like we had the little flash cameras, right? Couldn't wait to get a camera. Gotta get a camera. Give me a camera. And then I remember my mom got me one and she said, okay. And I didn't put the wrist strap on. She said, David, where's your wrist strap? Mom, I don't need a wrist strap. Mom, I don't need it. She says, David, if you don't wear the wrist strap, you could drop it and you'll be glad you had the wrist strap. Mom, I don't need a wrist strap. Well, guess what happened? Mom was right. I dropped my camera one day. And ever since then, I was a little boy. Ever since then, I've always used the wrist straps if they come with. So there you go. This one does have, you can put a wrist strap in here. It does come with one. Where is it? I think it's over there. So I don't have it on. I should after that story. But it's nice and simple to operate and so stable. Watch this. You simply just go like this. Kind of guess as to the middle balance of it. Right? And then voila. Turn it on. And we're in portrait mode. Right? Watch this. Double click and we're in landscape mode. It's automatic. It's all set and ready to go. And I can go like this and go like this. Now I can go all these different, there's different modes. Back that way. I don't even know what that mode is. I just did 1, 2, 3. So now what we want to do, now I don't know if I can do it on this. I can. How cool is that? Stop. So I'll show you my screen here. Display on Osmo 3. Look at this. You don't get much slicker than this, I tell you. Tell you what. Okay, so there's my screen, right? Just like that. Do I have to change something? Maybe. There, now you're seeing what I'm seeing. So if I go like this. Why does that not work? Let's try that again. That's interesting. Okay. Now if I open the DJI Mimo app, if I go like this, we're in portrait mode. This has a, yeah, there we go. I don't know why that doesn't change. I have to change it here. Nice music, David. All right, so you can see the stabilization. Now I'm going to show you the secrets of my studio here. Right? But it is just nice and stable and like, wow, it just works. And it's so easy to use, different ways of using it. It's really slick. Oh, what was it saying there? Having, however you want to do it. And you can always come back to center by just double clicking. And it brings it back to center. And to switch from portrait mode, you just simply tap the M button twice. Portrait mode. Now, I'm not a fan of portrait mode, except when using Instagram. All right. Now, I'm going to try this gesture thing. It's got hand gesture built into it. It didn't work for me the last couple of times, I think because I'm too close. But if I hold that back there and I go like this, now it will actually track me. So automatically started things for me. Now if I go like this, see, tracking me. So if you wanted to put this on a tripod and walk around, the nice thing about this as well, oh, it lost me, now it's trying to find me. Now I believe I can stop recording as well by doing this. Maybe not. But you could stop the recording. Too close. Can't get far enough away. Now, we could take that, go home, and we could go into the editor. Okay, and we'll just take that video, there we go, edit. And look at that. You can go right in here, add a title card, okay? Now it will actually track, now it will actually track, now it will actually track, now it will actually... Oh, that's cool. That's new. So, add a title card. Now it will actually let's go my vlog. Now it will actually track. Now it will actually track. Now it will actually track. Really? Monster. Oh, that's cool. Now it will actually. Now it will actually track. Now it will actually track. Now it will actually. Huh. Done. So there we go. 1080p. Great topic. I've never seen, this is new. This is like so new. It's an update that I did not know about. It was already a great editing app. If I want to save and post. That's pretty cool. If I go back into the editor, now it will actually track me. So you can go back in and so just take that edit. Add some music in, you can add some filters, put some text onto it. Like you can really like record everything and then come out into the app. This works really great with the DJI Mini drone as well. Same editing app. So you finish flying your drone, you just transfer everything over and then there you go. Nice and slick. It's got how much power? 15 hours of battery life. Yeah, 15 hours of battery life. The other nice thing that you can do with this as well, and they were definitely thinking, is off to the side here, there's a USB connector. So I could actually plug a battery so from the battery, so the PowerEd battery to the side here, to this USB-C connector to keep this powered. And then from here, plug in another USB charger for my iPhone. And because the clamp on the Mobile 2 used to be on the side and it held it this way. Now it holds it this way. You can actually plug in a charger. You can even plug in an external microphone, which we'll be doing a demonstration on some of that coming up in the future when we get those. So there you go. The DJI Osmo Mobile 3. Now there is the Mobile 4 version, or the Osmo 4. The biggest difference there that I can only see is that this part right here is magnetic, so it's removable. Take that on and off, and I think there's a couple other little features, but the Osmo 3, my favorite. I have 3 of them. Oh. Exit without saving. There we go. Let's get out of here. It actually has like some built-in oh, did we lose it? We did. Why did we lose it? It's a really slick product. I love my DJI. All right. So check it out there in the carousel. Again. Well, let's actually go back in here, David. Oh, why did it do that? Wrong recording going on. Stop it. Switch your cast. Is it back again? There we go. When you're using this, you can use the regular iPhone or Android app as well, but you've just definitely got a lot more features that work directly with the Osmo 3, including this button on the side is the zoom, right? Look at that, I can automatically zoom in and out. You get to see my messy office, my messy studio, right? So it's really slick that way as well. Love DJI products. They really do a great job of putting things together. All right, shut her down. Real simple. Just take that out, and then you'll see here. You just simply fold it down, set it up, fold it down. It locks into place. There you go. The combo comes with a tripod stand, which I have way over there and I can't reach at the moment because I don't have my wireless hooked in. But the DJI Osmo 3, 4, even the 2 is a great product, but they've definitely improved things by making the Osmo 3 foldable and just a few more advanced features as well. Especially, they've really made it simple to balance the phone. The Osmo 2 took a little time adjusting. Once you had it, it was great, but adjusting to make things balanced when you start things off, and to switch from landscape to portrait mode was really complicated. You had to grab, stop, grab it, turn it, and yeah, it just wasn't. So congratulations, DJI. Once again, doing a great job. Okay, let me kill that. Stop. Yeah. Extra case right there. We're all set to go. Love it. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys use stabilizers? Do you do video work? Do you do videography? Anything like that? What's your world like? I came across this not too recently, just from watching some other Amazon Live creators, and I don't have one yet, but it's on its way. Jackery portable power stations. They've become very popular, not just because of their flexibility and power, but because of the price. This one coming in at $199 for 240 watts of backup power, 110 volts and 200 watts. Pure Shine Wave solar generator. So solar panel not included. So Jackery makes these. You can actually buy, see if there's a picture here of it. Solar panels. Yeah, so there's an external solar panel to keep it charged up. So you can't go wrong, right? But here, let's take a closer look. This one in particular, 2 USB ports and an AC port and a CLA or cigarette lighter adapter. And again, I've got some portable power packs. I bought like I don't know, 2-3 years ago for like $300, $350, and the light just flashes, so I know it's green. And then when the battery's getting ready to die, it all of a sudden goes red. It's like So again, nice to have the battery indicator. How much power do I have left in this thing? I use it for portable live streaming, right? So I've got portable power to plug in my router and keep my cameras going, etc. But I'm excited to have this. So let's take a look and see what else what's it boasting here. Oh yeah, everything. Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Jamia's Promo, and today we'll be talking about the Jackery Explorer 240, along with its counterpart, the 60-watt solar panel.
It's pretty slick when you think about it. Being able to, I mean, campers, hello. That's pretty slick.
Recharges. Now heading over to the AC output, you're able to plug in a 12-inch laptop for 3 recharges and a 32-inch TV for 3 hours. Now why you would plug in a 32-inch TV when you got all of your cell phones to watch anything in a situation, I don't know, but that is what the rating is for that one. And then for the USB ports, you can plug in and recharge a GoPro 44 times, and then for your cell phone, right around 20 to 22 recharges.
Wow.
Now, when you're going through and you're using any of these areas to charge really anything, what you want to do is right next to it, there is a button, and once you press the button, it'll light up green, letting you know that you are now using this section to charge something. And then when you go right over here to the AC, when you plug that one in, you can also see that that one turned green as well. Now, this one does not turn off automatically, so you will be draining your battery if you keep it on, because a little bit of charge will still go through if nothing's plugged in. So that's one thing that could maybe be improved, is if you even manually press in a button, maybe to have it turn off after about 2 minutes of not use.
That's cool.
But talk a little bit about
You can get different sizes, 500 watts.
hit from the sun. Now, if you would like to charge really,
There we go. Solid product too. I see lots of people talking about them. I've checked it out on YouTube, and here's a young fella. Not that heavy either. Not that heavy. Awesome. Alrighty. All right, well, it's been a lot of fun here today. I usually only do a couple hours at a time. I give my voice a little bit of a break. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by, guys, gals, and whatever, animals. I just appreciate you viewers coming in and saying hello in the chat. And if this is your first time, please make sure you hover over and click that little follow button so that you get notified the next time I go live, which is likely going to be tomorrow night. So keep an eye out for that. And if you want me to check something out and do a review here for you on a product maybe you're looking for, let me know in the chat. Don't forget to check out my other social medias as well. Deals with David B on Instagram and Facebook to check out other deals in between the lives that I'm going to be sharing with, and product reviews as well. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate all of you. Until next time, stay safe and happy shopping.